The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing cases questioning the legality of affirmative action in college admissions. KITV4's Paul Drews reports on the impact a decision could have on schools in Hawaii.
While the U.S. Supreme Court justices debate the legality of college admission programs that take race into account in order to foster educational diversity, diversity is something students already experience at the University of Hawaii Manoa campus.
I came to UH Manoa because of the diversity, so I can meet new people from different backgrounds.
Diversity adds a wealth of experience that no classroom could bring any student.
If you aren't in as a diverse environment, you're not getting exposed to different perspectives.
Kalea Reed recently moved to Manoa, and part of the attraction to UH was its student body made up of various races and cultures.
I recently actually just transferred, and a lot of the reason was because I wanted to be around more people who look like me.
At issue at the Supreme Court is affirmative action in the application process. Some students may have lower academic records, but could end up with higher admission scores, partly because of their race and the university's efforts to diversify its student body. Chun said that is not the case with UH.
Our decisions are holistic. So race is one of the things that we're considering when we're looking at students, but it is not a deciding factor in admissions.
The Manoa campus has a separate center for Native Hawaiian students, and Chun would like even more to apply. But even in this diverse environment, some minority students feel other ethnicities are being left out of learning.
Because there are certain communities here that aren't getting the same access to education. Our goal is to increase the enrollment of Filipinos and specifically Pacific Islanders who are, like for Filipinos, they're not matriculating from the community colleges, they're not enrolling at UH Manoa, and like our schools that we're looking at particularly, like it's college isn't always an option for them.
Hawaii Pacific University prides itself on its student diversity, boasting 67% of students are non-white minorities.
We're looking for students that are adventurous, for sure, students that have, I would say, have a lot of grit, students that, are a lot of our students, not only are successful in the classroom, but are doing a lot in the community.
Like UH, it uses more than just grade point averages and test scores to rate applying students, but also looks to see if they'll be a good fit for the school and its learning environment.
It is important for us to hear the stories of individual students so that we can get context for what their experiences may be. And that is where I think the importance as an enrollment professional of being able to consider of many different factors in our holistic review process. One's race or ethnicity can be very important to the admissions process.
HBU filed a legal brief in support of the schools whose affirmative action admission policies are under attack at the Supreme Court. Like many other universities, it will wait for the Supreme Court decision, and if affirmative action is ruled illegal next year, will change its current admission process.
I can't imagine that any university is going to throw out the holistic review process, but certainly we'll make modifications to make sure it's legal.
Paul Drews, KITV4 Island News.